trying to beat the Rangers for the 9th straight time. Bottom third, one gone. Miggy, that's a snow cone.
That'll be just the one out. What a great play.
Miguel Tejada's got a glove and a bat, too. Top 5 will be available at the end of the year if you'd like. Tejada's second of the year. He was 3 for 4. Bit of a slow start, but he's starting to heat up now. Miguel Tejada hits home runs. So does Rafael Palmeiro. In fact, he's hit 493 of them. That one tied Lou Gehrig, the Iron Horse, for 19th all time. And, you know, sometimes when you're out at the old ballpark, you get an easy foul ball, like this guy, you know, good PR. The ball guy gives you the foul. But other times it can be a little harder, like this one. Rubiel Durazo foul. And watch the little kid on the right. He wants that baseball. Can I have the ball, please? They're not giving it up. Oh, the dejection. Oh, the humanity. A's win 13-5. They're 7-1.
I'm not sure I can go on. That's terrible.
That's bad.
Angels and Mariners, ESPN Wednesday Night Baseball. Joel Pinheiro, 11-3 at Safeco. Well, he walks the bases full with the first 3 guys up in the first, and Scott Spiezio finally gets a strike and cranks it. Darren Erstad, Garrett Anderson will score on the little bingo. 3-0 Angels. Bottom 5, 4-0 Angels. Elms with the bases loaded. Kevin Apier, Mike Cameron. He was 1 for 4, and that wasn't the one. Ends the inning. Bottom 8, runner on first. 4-1 Angels. John Mabry, drive to left. Eric Owens comes in, has a pinch hit, and then as the defensive replacement, plays some defense. Takes a foul ball away from somebody there. Anaheim wins at 5-1, and I'm telling you, I'm still deeply disturbed about the child.
Rhode Island. Padres-Giants wrapping up a 3-game set at Pac Bell. First inning, Ryan Jensen, Mark Loretta. That's a single. Loretta was 3 for 5. Next up, it's Mark Kotze, and Jensen control issues. That's ball 4. 2 batters later, Rondell White. 3-run shot is second. Padres up 4-0. Jensen allowed 8 runs on 7 hits and 2+. Bottom 1, 4-1 Padres. After a walk and 2 singles, Dennis Tankersley walks Barry Bonds to load him up for Jose Cruz Jr. That's ball 4, and that's a run. Next batter, J.T. Snow. Tankersley walks in another run. 4-3 Giants trail. Now next up, it's Yorvit Torrealba. Doubles to right field. Bond scores. Cruz Jr. scores. 5-4 San Fran after Tankersley was staked to a 4-0 lead. He was yanked after just 33 pitches, allowed 3 runs on 7 hits, walked 4, and did not retire a batter. Jarrett Wright facing the pitcher Jensen. 2-run single to center. A 44-minute first inning. What do we have? Well, we had 19 batters, 11 runs, 7 hits, 6 walks. And all this involving 3 pitchers, none of whom did a good job. Bottom 3, they're loaded for Bonds. Chops it to right, scores 2. Giants win 15-11, the highest scoring game in Pac Bell history. Giants off to an 8-1 start.
D-backs Dodgers, second start for Arizona's Byung-Young Kim, which is Korean for 2-run homer to Sean Green in the bottom of the first inning. 2-1 Dodgers. Green, second of the year, 2 for 4, 3 RBIs. Let's jump top 6. Chad Muller, Darren Dreifert. Dreifert gets Muller to chase. Dreifert, 6 innings pitched, 6 hits, 2 runs, 4 walks, 3 strikeouts. His first win since June of 2001. Salute to him.
Cardinals back at Coors. Top 1, Jim Edmonds is coming up. Had kind of a big night the night before.
Touched off on this home run.
Big home run in the Cardinals' extra inning win. Edmonds, in fact, 4 hits, drove in 5. So the Rockies want some payback Wednesday. First pitch from Nelson Cruz inside. Didn't hit him, so the second one does. 4th inning now. Brett Tomko, of course, he's got to go out there and protect his guys. And this one is way behind Todd Helton. Mike DeMuro, warnings for both sides, please. Helton would walk. Next guy up, it's Larry Walker. He's Canadian. To right center, Jay Payton scores. Helton scores. Triple for Walker. 6-0 Colorado. Walker 2 for 4, drove in 3. Tomko racked for 9 runs on 9 hits and 6. 7th inning, Cruz is allowed only 5 hits, and he hits Tino there. Automatic ejections for him and Clint Hurdle. Cruz's night ends early, but he gets the win in his first career Coors start.
And they come up with enough money to keep Carlos Beltran long term. Will there be cash available to add players at the trading deadline if the team is in contention come August? How much success is enough to keep Mike Sweeney from walking out on his contract? KC off Monday, snowed out Tuesday. Thank goodness they played Wednesday. Everyone is getting an ulcer. Undefeated, meet winless. Royals in lovely Detroit. Nice baseball weather in Detroit, but the sun pops out. Top third, 2-0. Bases Chuck for Deep Brown, and Deep Brown hits one deep. Everybody's going to walk home. That ain't a home run hitter's park, but that's a grand slam. Brown's first of the year. 6-0 KC. We flash back to 91. February, the other D Brown pumping up. And we got a grand slam. Eyes covered, 2 big hitting D Browns. It's a shame we didn't get the kid from Illinois that played there for Bill Self as well. Royals win 9-6, first 6-0 start in franchise history. Twins and Yanks, game time temp. Well, it's a deep freeze by New York standards, merely brisk for Minnesotans, maybe a windbreaker.
2-2.
Mike Mussina, 18-2 in his career against the Twins. Corey Koski's a twin. Torrey Hunter, he's a twin. Christian Guzman, yep, he's a twin. Mussina, 8 innings, 8 Ks, 1 run, but it was unearned. Bottom 5, Yanks trailing 1-0. Jorge Posada, Kyle Loesch. Oh, that was the first ball that Loesch let get out of the infield, and it got clear out of the yard. Posada's third were tied at 1 after a strikeout to Robin Ventura. Same inning, Raul Mondesi into the stands. Not much of a fight for that ball. His first, Yanks take a 2-1 lead. Yanks 19 homers in their first 8 games, 1 shy of the AL record. Then Juan Acevedo, Dustin Moore, Eric Almonte makes the grab. Yanks win at 2-1. Acevedo, Almonte, good work for Rivera and Jeter there.
Worcester, Mass native Tanyan Sturtz facing the Red Sox in Toronto. Top 3, Jeremy Giambi. Carlos Delgado, and the Red Sox always have great speed. Top 4, Manning. 3-run shot, first of the year for Ramirez, and it's 3-0 Boston. Manny has hit safely in 22 games in a row. 3-2 Sox in the 5th. Casey Fawcett walks Dave Big to load the bases. So tonight's lucky winner in the bullpen by committee sweepstakes, Ramiro Mendoza, who imploded in the 9th inning in Baltimore Friday. First batter with the bases loaded, Vernon Wells gets a changeup. His first career grand slam. Tanyan Sturtz, who led the majors in losses last season, is off to a 2-0 start. Mark Pryor, 1-0, coming into Wednesday's visit from the Expos, and the Cubs' 22-year-old stud looking pretty studly. Andy Chavez, Vladimir Guerrero, and Jeff Leafer all go down as Pryor strikes out the side in the first. Javier Vasquez, meanwhile, having his way with Sammy Sosa, among others. Bottom 1, Sammy.
2 strikes.
Bottom 3, Vasquez rings him up. Bottom 6, one more time. Vasquez struck out a career-high 14 in 7 innings, allowed 2 runs on 5 hits. Back to Pryor now. Bottom 8. He's going to bunt. Maybe not. Oh, he fooled him. Singles to right. Damian Miller comes in, and the Cubs have a 3-0 lead, and Pryor would shut the door from there. The 4-hit shutout. Pryor struck out 12. He and Vasquez combined for 26 Ks and no walks. Cubs win 3-0. Dave Campbell.
Philosophy. It's helped him win 273 games, multiple Cy Young awards. Also means he's paying no never mind to his 0-2 start when he's been smacked around for 17 hits and 11 earned runs in 9 innings. Armchair GMs, however, not quite as confident the 36-year-old right arm will find its groove. Maddox traded 159 times on ESPN Fantasy Baseball during the first week of the season. Winless Randy Johnson moved just 54 times. Maddox start number 3 on the road in Chile, Philly. Bottom first, 1-0 home team. Pat Burrell's bat's warming up. That's his first homer of the year. 2-run shot, and he was just getting started. 3-0 Phils. Trotter out, get him another at bat. Turn over the line at bottom 6, 6-1. Burrell rip off Maddox again. This time a 3-run Tater, 9-1 Phils. 6th homer of the year allowed by Maddox. He lasts 5 2/3, 10 runs allowed, ties a career high from April of last year against Arizona. 7 of those were earned in this one. Bottom 7, Joe Dowley pitching and watching against Jim Thome. He's been hitting it just fine, but this is the first one that's left the yard as a Philly. 13-2, home crowd loves that. And then bottom 8, yeah, thanks, I'll have another. How about Thome? His first 2 as a Phil in this one. Talley again served it up. Phils win it in a rout, 16-2. Maddox falls to 0-3 for the first time in his career since '89, allowing 24 runs over his first 3 starts. That's easily the most number of runs he's allowed over any 3-game span in his career. In fact, 19 runs allowed in the last 2 starts. That's more than any 3-game span.
Mets and the Marlins in Florida. Pudge walked 5 straight times Tuesday against New York. Bottom 1 Wednesday. Guess what? Steve Traxel. 6th straight walk for Rodriguez. That's 1 shy of the Major League record. So a second at bat in the 3rd, full count, and he rings him up. Bottom 6, Pudge gets them back. Solo shot is 3rd, tied 1-1. Rodriguez hitting .345 with 16 home runs career versus Art Howe managed teams. 2-2 in the 9th. Pinch runner Joe McEwing on first. Pudge got Got him.
Punch. Wow. Got him.
The man can throw. Bottom 9 now. Runner on second. Pudge 5 for 9 career versus Mike Stanton. Vernon rule out to talk to Stanton, who hadn't allowed a run in 4 appearances this season. Nobody warming up with 2 outs, and maybe they should have had somebody warming up. Pudge singles. Marlins win 3-2. Florida snaps a 4-game losing streak against those New York Metropolitans.
Beermakers Buccos. Jeff Jenkins' first game back since a gruesome dislocation of his ankle on June 17th last summer. And look at that in the top of the 6th. Oh, behold the power of cheese. Jenkins got it. Home run. Brewers go up 3-0. Bottom 8. Pirates down 3-2. Bases chucked. Aramis Ramirez pops it up to Royce Clayton. The Brewers hold on to win 3-2. Former Pirate Todd Ritchie, his first win since last April.
Reds playing the second of 3 in Houston. Top 5, Cincy down 3-0, 2 out. Wade Miller hits Barry Larkin. That'll load him up for Aaron Boone. And that's third baseman Morgan Ensberg charges. Miller also charges, but Wade forgets that Ensberg's not there. The rolls past third. The bases will clear. Miller said, I wanted to dig a hole behind the mound and crawl in. That tied it at 3. Bottom 7 are loaded for Jeff Kent. Sac fly scores Craig Biggio. Kent's first RBI since his first at bat as an Astro. But it was a big one there. Houston wins the game 4-3. You know, all John Rocker may really need is a calm, quiet, supportive manager who'll just send him out there in big spots and provide subdued reassurance. Or Lou Piniella, sure. Rocker's worked out for Lou Devil Rays Wednesday, and Piniella says Rocker would be a good gamble. Tampa GM Chuck Lamar said he's been talking with Rocker's agent. Devil Rays hosting Baltimore Wednesday. Here's Lou. 7-7 in the 7th. Willis Roberts to Rocco Baldelli, the pride of Rhode Island. He triples to center, scoring Ray Ordonez. Devil Rays win this one 10-7. Rocco Baldelli has hit safely in all 9 games this season. That's because he's full of Dell's frozen lemonade.